Alright, sometimes in business, the items that we are dealing with have some specifications involved or some kind of details that are specific to the item being sold. In our case, for example, this cycle that we are selling, the Ladies Nova 101, is a customizable cycle, and we do a bit of tweaking based upon the customer's requirements. So while selling, we might want to mention the tweaks we've done or the customization that we have done for the customer. So in such cases, let us see how we can not only maintain a list of such specifications but also change them at the time of invoicing. So what we can do is we can go to the item and we can go to the specifications tab. Here we can list out the specifications that are standard to this item, so that whatever we mention here will come as a standard specification when we are selling. However, we can change that during invoicing. So in this case, let's say as a standard, we provide reflectors in the front and the back. So we will say reflectors on the front and back. The second thing that we provide is maybe an electronic bell, right, with multiple tunes. And the third thing that we provide is, let's say, LED light on the front with chargeable battery. Alright, so let's say these are the standard specifications that we normally provide. So we update this. Now the effect of this is when you invoice this item. So let's say we are selling this item to some customer. Now if we click on item specification, remember that we have to be on that particular row for which we want to view or change the specification. So if we click this item specification button, we get the standard specifications. Now what we can do here is change based upon what is required in this order. So let's say in this case we have something more, and what we have is an extra grip handle red color that we have put on this cycle for the customer. So we can change it, and of course we can put in the regular details as usual and then save this invoice. Now if we want to have these specifications in our invoice, then obviously we'll have to have a format which shows these specifications in it, because right now the format that we have does not do that. So if we look at the print format right now, we'll see it only has the basic details which are there in this particular format. So we only have these basic details. So if we want those specifications in our format, then we'll have to choose the right format. So we'll go to the Sunwheel website and see if we can find a format. Alright, so on the Sunwheel website, we'll go to the downloads page and in the additional downloads section we can go to the printing formats page, and here we have one format, GST1D, which specifies or which has the specifications in them. So we'll download this. So I'll take this format in my folder. I will extract this and if I look at the PDF which shows me the whole format, I should be able to see what it looks like. So we do have a specifications area which shows the specifications. So let us try and incorporate this format. So what I'll have to do is, first of all, change the stored procedure, apply the procedure according to this format, and then set the format in the application. So we have chosen this database, and all I have to do is execute. So it has updated my invoice procedure. So I'll close this. It didn't ask me for the username password because I already had this opened, but in your case you might have to log in to execute this. So the next step is I go back to the application, I go back to printing formats, and on the sales management invoice header I want to change this, and I want to specify this format, and I will say update, and I have this new format specified here. Now if I have a look at the invoice, I indeed have my specifications listed on it. So this is how we can have the specifications mentioned on the invoice item wise.